I hope your day is full of seaweed and starfish and stingrays and jellyfish and sand and barnacles and sharks. Guys, it's a ocean intro. I hope your day is full of sea life, is what I'm saying. We have an amazing episode of Shank for you this week with the one, the only comedian, Steve Furey. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank, there's just a few things I want to tell you about. One, tomorrow night at the Comedy Store, Kim Congdon and I are doing This Bitch and Friends in the main room. It's a fire lineup. It's me, Kim Congdon, Ian Fidance, Jordan Jensen, Josh Potter, and Whitney Cummings. Get tickets sooner rather than later. It's going to sell out. The tickets are available in my link tree at Princess Shank, and they're also available on the Comedy Store website. So get tickets, lock down a date, and yeah, we'll see you there. Before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Furey, there's just one other thing I want to tell you about, and that's Oh Yeah socks. Oh yeah. If you're like me, you love your socks, dude. One thing about me is I love my socks because my socks give me dopamine because my socks are so exciting because they have really random designs that fill a hole inside of my heart, okay? Whether you're into flamingos or cacti or there's a sports team you like or a state that you love, there's a pair of socks that you can personalize and, they make amazing gifts. It's great stocking stuffer. Shop ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's, HYEAH.com. Discount code Sara, SARA, 10 for 10% off unique sock designs. They also have amazing slippers. Go check it out. And as always, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. I'm going to start doing more videos and stuff on Patreon, so look for that. It's in my link tree, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk. And yeah, guys, we'll see you next week. I hope you enjoy this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Stephen Furey, guys. Let's get into it. Here it is. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only comedian, Stephen Furey.
What's up, everyone? Super stoked.
Excited to have you back. What's been going on in the Steve Furey universe?
Whoa, started open like that, huh? Just wide open.
Just wide
Podcast
open.
on me.
Very loose.
Yeah, loose. Okay.
Very loose. Well, it doesn't have to be on you.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been good, dude. I just was home for a while.
In the Bay?
No, Sacramento. That was fun. It's good to go home, man. You see, it's fun driving around and stuff. It was just a little too long. 5 days. What's your max with your family?
It's about 5 days.
Yeah, 5, you start getting out of there. I'm looking at, well, maybe I could move that flight up a couple hours.
And then you're like, oh, you're kind of annoying me, but I do love you.
Yes.
But, and I love you so much, but I can't, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's for me, it's the stories that they tell sometimes.
It's the same story.
It's the same story.
Yeah.
And then sometimes the delivery is very slow.
Yes. It's
and then I feel bad, like there's something wrong with me, like I'm an impatient asshole.
Yeah, no, I'm the opposite. I'll end it up like, yes, and then you went to the store and your brother fell down.
yeah.
And they're like, what? I'm like, you only have 5 stories. You birthed me. I've heard them all. My favorite is my dad's like, have you heard this song? Yes, I have, Dad. Those are your 30 CDs that you listen to.
What are your dad's musical choice?
Well, when I was a kid, he has great musical choices, actually. He was great at that. He showed me a lot. So like a lot of 70s, 60s, 50s, all that kind of stuff, R&B, but a lot of love Southern rock. And then now he's just been getting in a little like kind of butt rock country like that,
No.
Like sequin jeans kind of. He's not wearing it, but he's just, I don't think he knows what he's listening to. He's like, this song is working because it was made by AI.
Right.
So that an older white dude would like it. But I'm like, you're not seeing this guy. He's like dyeing his beard purple or blonde and shit. So I'm trying to steer him away from that, but that's what he's liking right now. It's kind of a bummer.
What does your mom listen to?
It's kind of YouTube now. I don't know. She just kind of like plays stuff on YouTube.
My dad plays stuff on YouTube too. Yeah. And I'm like, you could get Spotify.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to give the app my credit card information.
I like that too. Like they've solved that problem actually. You're going to get scammed by someone calling you, pretending they're me. Yeah. It's not going to be stealing your eBay information.
Yeah.
I'm just scared, I want to keep my parents off YouTube as much because you can up on 3 videos and start getting radicalized. I come home.
like they're your kids?
Yeah.
It's in reverse.
Yeah, but instead of going to like child pornography, it's like them going to like too deep into like a Fox News hole. And then the guys start getting these calls. I'm like, dude, where were you on? You're like, it's real. Let me show you the tweets I saw on X. I'm like, that's That's not information. Saw that dude get today?
The insurance
Healthcare
guy.
Yeah.
Who,
tight.
who do you think did it?
Did you see the video?
No.
Yeah, see, my Instagram algorithm is things where you have to get let in to see.
Oh, you have to say it's disturbing, but you still want to see it?
Yeah, it's disturbing. I want to see it. And even for me to even follow them, they got to check me. So I saw the video.
Oh, was it like in the head? Was it?
No, it was pretty. I mean, this fool got.
The screen is off if you guys are trying to play it.
This fool got assassinated, dude. He was walking. He had this blue suit on. This dude comes up with him with a silencer. Guy completely blacked out with a mask. Shoots him twice. Bam, bam. Reloads. I didn't really know someone was going. I don't know if it jammed. Then he hit him 3 more times. He got assassinated. And it's really interesting that, like, I don't care. I'm completely fine with that.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. You mean?
Oh, yeah. This is it.
Because our healthcare is so fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy, well, he has his insurance company.
CNN has obtained new surveillance video from the
All right, let's just skip to the shot.
Essentially, what we see in
Did we
that
miss it?
video.
Oh, I think we missed it, maybe.
CEO, United Health video. He fires those
Pow,
shots.
pow. Guy came up, silencer on that thing.
What we not see from these 5 seconds, and I can tell you, is that we also see someone sort of running the opposite direction. So that is something, of course, that police are going to be looking into.
Yeah, so that's how much of an this person was there, saw the whole thing. This dude's not here to a random citizen.
Yeah, it's targeted.
He has no interest in you. You saw me this person. I do not care. I'm going to this fucking... Look at his suit. This piece of... This guy's got like a fucking satin fucking Italian suit denying claims. His insurance company had the #1 denials.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sure that the person who shot him's mother probably ended up dying because they couldn't get the care that they needed.
And you were like, little did you know that was the Jackal's mom. The international terrorist. The guy, start looking into that.
Before you deny claims.
Yeah. This is, see, I bet you this would have got, you know how like in Trump's America now we're kind of like allowed to say whatever you want, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. If Biden would have ran on, you can shoot CEOs.
Things would be different.
That's a good, you might have voted, you might have won, bud. I would have let that senile old man.
Kamala.
Nah, I would have voted for his old body. Whoever controlled, whoever marinated, he's marinating his old juices, but marinating or whatever, puppeting him.
Yeah.
If they were like, every month we'll sacrifice one CEO.
From like a big billion-dollar corporation.
Yeah. They're like, that's the lotto.
Who would be next on the list, you think?
Probably dudes I don't even know. I mean, Bezos would be...
Bezos is skating on thin ice, dude.
Bezos would be the #1 guy, but I think he passed it, you know? It'd be like the feature act billionaires.
Yeah.
You know, like guys we don't really... Because we don't know who the this guy is. It would be like, you know, man, who always screws you over, you think? Like...
A bank, some
kind of bank. Wells Fargo. Johnny Fargo shot tomorrow in July.
Johnny Fargo.
I think I could do that.
You think you could...
I think I could that guy.
Do you like shooting guns? Is that fun for you? Because like most guys do, and I'm so scared of guns.
I've done it. I mean, my dad, where I'm from, we did it a lot. We know we'd go on camping trips. We'd go real camping, like in the mountains of the Sierras where there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Or logging trails, and we'd have AK-47s. We'd bring propane tanks and
what? You would shoot the propane tanks?
Yeah, and they'd blow up, and then you could go over because Nevada's not that far from Sacramento because you could go to Tahoe right there. So in Nevada, you can buy C4 and like explosives and stuff like that, and so you can. So it's fun. We'd blow up like gnomes, but you know it's still scary, dude. One time, my buddy, he had like a. Guy might have been a white supremacist. I don't know. He had a lot of guns. And I never saw him hang out with, not my dad, but my dad's friend. We go camping with. It was a big group camping. This one guy, he has so many guns. And he had one gun that was a replica of Harvey Lee Oswald's 357 that Kennedy.
Whoa.
So it was too powerful for me. It's like a bolt action one.
Yeah.
But my dad had it. We're out there. My dad's not racist at all, but his buddy seemed like he might have been. And my dad shot it and it slipped off his shoulder in the scope, hit him in the head like this. So he goes, oh, and he turns around. He has a fucking hole in his head.
No.
The scope took out a hole.
No.
So he looked like he'd just been shot in his head. We're in the middle of
And how old are you when this is happening?
12, maybe.
That's a core memory. That's a core wound. You think about that a lot afterward, right?
Yeah, because it switched. We were like, oh, it's so fun. This thing Kennedy, which is still a weird thing to even have, you know. You never see like, armed with the gun that Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
But he had it, and then it just quickly turned to, he was pouring blood all in his face. Now he has like a Harry Potter scar, but it's a moon.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I would not be able to handle that. I'd be crying. I took an ex to a gun range because I thought I was going to be like Angelina Jolie. Like, in my head, it was like a hot, fun, cool girlfriend thing.
It's a cool idea until you're like picking up guns like this.
And I get there and I have a panic attack. And I'm like, you can shoot and I'll just be in the car. And he's like, what? And I was like, it's loud and I don't know any of these people that have these guns.
Yeah.
And it was indoor.
Yeah, there are a lot of times indoor, especially in LA.
Downtown LA, indoor gun range.
Yeah, but you're probably the safest.
That's what everyone says, but I don't feel the safest. And that's everyone's argument. They're like, because if they just wanted to kill someone, they would just do it. They wouldn't spend the money to come here.
Oh, I just more meant everyone else has guns too. So that guy might not pop off too much. And there's guys that watch you pretty good. But yeah, I mean, guns are terrifying, you know. I had my girl first time she shot guns. She ended up doing pretty good.
She did?
In Northern California.
What kind of guns did you guys shoot?
Well, my buddy is an arms, what is it called? Instructor for the military. Okay. So he has everything and all the, so we had a bunch of shotguns, but those kind of hurt. But he had a bunch of handguns, 357s. Those are kind of the big ones with like 6 shooters. They're pretty powerful. It was fun.
I'm scared of getting shot by even like a Nerf gun.
Yeah, I don't like pain.
I don't like pain at all.
Me neither. It would be fun if you had a gun that instead of people, it like like what you feel off like 2 Percocet. So like, someone's just walking and you just go like pow, and the guy's just like, oh shit. It just feels really good for a second.
You make people feel a little high, a little better.
Yeah, a little high, a little better. Like you feel like you just took a Xanax. It's like the opposite of a gun. We'll talk. I'll talk to the
big gun people.
Big guns.
Yeah. Talk to big guns about that. What do you like the holidays? Like, are you excited for Christmas, or what are your thoughts around it?
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like there's a darkness to it.
Okay, explain the dark.
I feel like there's a darkness to the holiday season the older you get.
Okay.
I don't know why.
It does seem to come quicker and quicker.
It comes quicker and quicker, and it happens fast, and then all of a sudden you're like chasing this high from like your childhood that you're never going to match.
It is an interesting day when you stop getting presents.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, all the kids get presents now and I get nothing.
Yeah.
It's not as fun. Christmas isn't as fun
It's
anymore.
not as fun. And like when you're a kid, your parents can get you like 10 toys and it's probably like $200, but it looks like it's like thousands and thousands of dollars to you because you're like little.
Yeah, I got a bunch of nieces and nephews, and that's kind of what I'm debating now because their toys they change so often. You know, like a little kid's favorite toys. I don't want to keep up with it either. You know, I don't want to know what they like. So I'm thinking about getting just each family like a Switch, like a Nintendo Switch.
That's awesome.
I think that would be because they're not that expensive, like $150. And if each family's like 4 kids, you divide that, it's like $20-$30 a kid. That's pretty good, I feel like.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, and then I'll be because right now I don't really, see, this is my problem, is I don't really have a relationship. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a sister.
Nieces, nephews?
No nieces and nephews.
I got like a bunch because my dad married a wonderful woman, but she had 5 kids and all this, they had a bunch of kids. I'm not really in with any of them.
Okay.
You know, like the vibe is definitely, there's a stranger here, and I'm the stranger.
Yeah.
Like family gatherings, everyone's a little kid will run in the room and see me and then kind of walk away.
Like, oh, who's that guy?
So I think I'm just gonna bribe them with Nintendo Switches.
I think that's a strong, powerful move. They're always gonna know Uncle Steve.
Yes, exactly. Because then they go, "Who got me the Switch?" Every time they play the Switch, I do that, and then every year, if I just get them something cooler, by the time they hit 16, I'll most likely be the coolest uncle, you know. Because I get the best gifts.
Yeah, it's like my cool uncle who's a comedian got me a Switch.
Yeah, I'm definitely cooler on the back end of your life than I am in the beginning.
I could see that.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I don't really want to hug this kid. I don't really want to talk to you that much. But towards the end, I'll probably be able to hook you up. You know, I'll be the guy who Might smoke weed with you the first
Yeah,
time.
smoke weed with you. Get you into your first comedy show.
Get you in their first comedy show. You can bring your friends. It's good. I'm just waiting. It's like I'm investing a small amount of money right now. It's like Bitcoin. I'm doing my Bitcoin. Put $100 a month.
With your family?
With my family. My family's Bitcoin, yeah.
What's the worst Christmas you've ever had?
Worst Christmas? I had a terrible Thanksgiving. I don't remember my Christmas.
Why was your Thanksgiving terrible?
My aunt goes, I'll do Christmas. I'll do Thanksgiving this year.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird aunt, you know. She's
Oh, I have one of those.
yeah. She, you know, the one who's a little like, are you on like lithium or something? Like, what's going on with you? The eyes are distant. She's got wine on her breath.
Yeah.
So she goes, Christmas or Thanksgiving's on me this year. And everyone's a little weary. We're like, well, why don't we all bring a side? She goes, Thanksgiving is on me.
Okay.
We get there. It's like 2, no hors d'oeuvres. We're just waiting. It's like, you know, this is crazy. You come not eating. There needs to be something. She brought out bag of Lay's potato chips.
No.
Red flag.
First red flag. You can't do Lay's potato chips on Thanksgiving.
No, you had to do, if you made your own potato chips,
Yeah.
it's amazing. But you're throwing Lay's at me? What the fuck is going on? First red flag. Second red flag was the whole dinner. She goes, okay, I want to do you guys something. We're going to do a non-traditional Thanksgiving.
Oh, no.
This isn't 4th of July. This is Thanksgiving. There is an agenda. It's like private school, okay?
Yeah.
You have to wear khakis. You have to wear a blue shirt. She goes, we're going to do non-traditional. She goes, I didn't get a turkey.
No.
I didn't get a turkey. Okay. Well,
A turkeyless Thanksgiving?
A turkeyless Thanksgiving. Go, this isn't Thanksgiving, doc. You can't go like, this year, Easter, we're not doing eggs. Bunnies are out. We're doing bats and fucking
Yeah, that's
lemons.
actually insane.
Yeah, insane work. And I didn't even tell you what she substituted with, okay?
Well, enchiladas. Please tell me it's an ethnic meal.
I would have done enchiladas. I did know my Italian friend eats raviolis on Thanksgiving. How weird
That's
is that?
insane.
It's insane. I thought the same thing too. It was disgusting. I wouldn't want tomato sauce mixed with potatoes. Keep going.
No.
She goes, sides are coming out. Sides are fine. Okay? Because there's not that many sides you can even do. You know, mashed potatoes, you got to do that. Corn, pretty easy. The meat of the meal was a meatloaf.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I hate meatloaf.
A meat
I hate meatloaf.
loaf.
It's like my least favorite meat. I hate it.
You know, meatloaf is like, to me, like taking acid. I do it once a year, twice a year, and I remember I probably don't need to do this for another 365.
I don't need that ketchup crust.
Yes, ketchup crust with bread and mixed meat mixed together.
No.
God didn't want this.
No.
God never said, I give unto you a cow, mix it with bread and ketchup. What the fuck are you talking about? Meatloaf is really like if you ate a hamburger, spit it into a pan, and then baked it.
Yeah.
So that was terrible.
I have a joke about how did meatloaf come to be. Like, was grandma drunk in the kitchen? She's like, meat's not enough. What if we could slice it like bread?
I would go, she was baking. She was like, I'll make hamburgers, you know. Only had one pan. Was like, let's see how this goes. I just think loaf, I guess bread.
One time I had ham loaf. And my neighbors, okay, my parents went out of town. They said, our family friends are going to watch you.
Yeah, was it Oliver Twist or something?
They had 4 kids.
Oh,
so basically.
Hard to do, yeah.
Yeah, so they made ham loaf and gave us a glass of milk.
Oh,
and
my
I remember
God.
gagging and trying, and like they were one of those families like, well, if you have to eat everything on your plate, family. And I remember trying so hard not to throw up that entire time. And this was after they made us say grace, too.
And you're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh
And like
God.
I can,
so fucking gross.
I don't know, just like a rogue grace, unexpected. When your family doesn't do it, it's hard to keep a straight face at someone else's family's grace. Like not to be disrespectful, but it stresses me out sometimes.
For sure. I feel like every time someone starts saying grace, I'm already 2 mashed potato bites in.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't want to open with this, dog? I've already eaten. And ham loaf is crazy because you know that's not the first thing they've loathed.
No.
You don't just go straight. There's probably was a chicken loaf.
Oh, no. A beef loaf.
Beef loaf is beef loaf is meatloaf.
Is it?
Yeah, it's made with hamburger.
Okay.
Goat loaf.
Elk loaf.
Elk loaf. Goat
Lamb loaf.
Lamb loaf and goat loaf sounds like a really good indie band.
We're goat loaf.
We're goat loaf. Dude, I took 2 hits of Molly and saw goat loaf last night at the bowl.
They go hard.
They go hard.
We have like eccentric family members that we had to stop doing holidays with because it was a bit much. They have like too many exotic birds in their house. It was disgusting. My dad was like, "This is unhygienic. We're never coming back," because the big birds were in the dining room with us, squawking. And they started cussing, and they were like neurotic. They'd like pluck their feathers out, and those things live for like 90 years.
Yeah, you know, it's what a question. You know, who's the weirder aunt or uncle, the bird one or the lizard one?
I think the bird one.
I think bird is weirder.
To take something that's free and supposed to be outside
and can fly
and fucking strip that away from it and put it inside your house. And like, imagine you have to clean out a bird cage. Do you know how fucking disgusting that is? I don't even like cleaning off bird poop on my car. And then you have a whole cage of that and they smell. No one talks about the scent of some of these animals, dude.
And they're inside. I feel like bird cage should be outside. I don't know. That is weird. Someone wrong. I don't know why I would want a bird in my house.
Well, I wouldn't mind a lizard. I gotta be honest. Like a bearded dragon or something. But in my head, it's cute for like a week when I can like put a little bow tie on it, post it on Instagram, and then I get over it when I have to like feed it bugs.
Yeah. These are alive, and it does this every day. Sorry, buddy, not for me.
Yeah.
But this is the problem. See, I've seen people with one bird before. You'll never see someone with one lizard. That's like you just did a line of blow. That's not, it just started for you. This is a lifetime that you just jumped into.
Yeah, you become lizard guy.
You're a lizard guy or lizard girl.
You have a terrarium.
You've turned into a terrarium. That home is now a terrarium.
Yeah. You put your heat lamp on.
You put your heat lamp on. Your house is toasty.
Yeah.
They're shedding everywhere.
I do feel like it's like more of a single guy thing or like a single girl thing.
Well, lizard girl is crazy. That one is, I don't know what kind of flag that is. I don't know what. It's not a beige flag. It's not necessarily a red flag. Well, like, it's a flag.
And you know that she like baby talks to the lizard.
Yeah.
It's like her cat.
Yeah. She's like,
I can't with the cat really either. Do you like cats?
Yeah, I got a sick ass cat. But I got it. I get it though. Well, the problem with the lizard, you know, she's like, "Hey, you want me my lizard Spoon?" I'm like, I'm not calling How does this lizard have a name? It doesn't know its name.
Well, what if the lizard did know its name? Are lizards smart enough to know their names? You know how like we overlook like the octopus, for example, but really it's like a genius?
Yeah.
Like what if a lizard's like that?
I think genius is a little high for octopus. I think they just open jars.
Well, I read something.
But I think they would love that kind of description.
I read online that if humans became extinct, the octopuses would be the ones to take over, the octopi. And that could have just been a clickbait thing that I clicked.
Yeah, I mean, I could see it. I think they got a little while to go. I've never seen an octopus. I'm like, this guy's on my heels. He could be me in a minute. I do like eating octopus. So.
You do? Yeah, I don't like thinking about how they're smart. Like, is calamari considered octopus?
Yeah. Or it might be squid. No, I think it's octopus.
They're both smart.
I don't think squid's as smart as octopuses. Really? I've never seen a squid open a jar. Let's get it. Bring the squid in. He's going to open a jar for us. This sponsor, this next.
Someone's already Googled it. Yeah. Oh, octopuses and squids are both very intelligent. Some say they are on par with dogs.
Oh.
Well, dogs are like smart, but they can't take over the world.
No, and they can't open jars. This jars thing is important because you start from the jar. Well, they say like we got so advanced because we got this sick thumb.
Oh, do you think that eventually octopi will evolve and get like a
all
thumb?
Thumbs? It's gonna stick
tentacles and thumbs.
Oh my god, what a horrific creature!
It already kind of is a horrific creature.
I lightweight think they're aliens because there's not really anything like them, and normally other things have other things like them.
Yeah, and it doesn't have bones and spinal cord shit.
Yeah, and you never go like, is that an octopus? You're like, that's an octopus.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can be like, is that a dog or a wolf?
I don't really love going deep into the ocean.
I don't really love the ocean.
You don't?
It's more of a look-see thing for me. I'm more about the vibes.
Yeah.
I don't really want to go into it.
I don't want to go into it either.
Yeah.
And like the times that I have gone into it, I've had fun. But then there's been times I've gone to the ocean and I've been like, I could have died.
Yes.
That's always in the back of my head. Death is always in my head when I'm at the beach, which sucks. It kind of strips away the beach for me.
I was on tour with this comedian and Bert, and he has camera guys and stuff. He just bought this like $5,000 drone, just on a whim. And this buddy and me and Bert and a couple other guys are in the ocean. Me, Dave Williamson, Bert are in the ocean. We're kind of, when you squat, like you don't go that deep, you squat in the ocean.
Yeah.
We're all squatted. We got beers. It's dusk. Beautiful. Jacksonville. No one's on the beach. We're looking at, we don't really understand what's going on. No one's on the beach. $5,000 drone in the sky. No one's on the beach. Boys enjoying their time, drinking beers, squatted up.
Okay.
We go back, look at the film. We were surrounded by 500 sharks circling us. And no one was in the water because I guess it was like shark breeding season, like bullhead breeding season or something like that, right off Jacksonville. So like we're vibing, having a great time. And literally you can see 500 sharks swimming around us. The whole water's dark.
That's so crazy that none of you got bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was I was lucky. There were smaller sharks, but because if we didn't understand, we're like, it's fucking beautiful out.
Why is no
one here? Just us, boys. They did it for us. They knew we were coming. This is why our lives are so great. No, we're shark feed, and everyone's looking at us waiting to get eaten like fucking Jaws.
So you didn't find out till after?
No, because then we looked back at the thing. I guess the drone somehow we didn't catch it while he was recording it. I don't know if he wasn't looking at the TV and was just kind of in the water driving it. And then we came back. We saw the TV footage. It was terrifying.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah, it was scary. I got these weird things in my ankle, like small crabs that lived in your skin.
What?
Yeah, it's like lice.
From that?
From the ocean, yeah.
From the ocean?
Yeah, it was gross.
What's it called? Like scabies from the ocean?
Look that up. Tiny crabs that live in your ankles. Let's just say you've searched this before. Crabs that live in your skin, yeah.
Oh.
From the ocean.
The larva of blue crab.
Sea lice, yeah, I got sea lice.
Sea lice?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a fucking thing.
Yeah,
was
Florida.
that from Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville. I also think maybe maybe people are like, these guys are swimming in sea lice and sharks right now.
That's so
Yeah, that's what it did all in my ankles.
Did anyone else get sea lice?
Nah, man, I always get everything. People do, motherfuckers, everything likes me.
That looks...
It just itched a bunch, and they...
Okay, I'm done looking at the sea lice.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking gnarly.
Visceral, dude.
Yeah.
That's like worst case scenario.
Yeah. That was more lice than man.
Yeah.
That lice has a man rather than man has lice.
Yeah, there should have been a warning on that photo, to be honest.
Not safe for anywhere. Not even work.
Yeah. Dude, they should have photos of that at the sea.
Yeah.
Where the fucking lights
next to a shark.
Yeah.
And a picture of us squatted up with 2 beers each.
An amputee photo of an amputee next to the photo of a shark.
Yeah, so that was gross. They lived in my skin for a couple weeks.
For a couple weeks?
Yeah, they live in there for a while.
Were you like, damn, I'm itchy? There's no
itchy.
worse feeling to me than being uncontrollably itchy.
Yes, I don't enjoy it at all. I also have psoriasis, so I'm almost always itchy.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Dude, it's late onset psoriasis. I got it from having strep throat. Lowered my immunity and a gene or something like that I've always had. A virus that I've always had was able to attack my whatever shit, and now I have psoriasis for the rest of my life.
Sorry. You know who else has psoriasis? Kim Kardashian.
Really?
Bonded.
Nice. I'll call her out.
Yeah.
Flaky gang.
Flaky gang. What do you do? Put like a cream on it?
Problem is in my fucking head, on my head. So it just feels like there's like 100 mosquito bites always on my head.
That fucking sucks.
It's not great. There's a lot of ointments and stuff, but you just have to keep doing it. Or you get on like a medication, and the medication lowers your immune system. And by already having psoriasis, your immune
system's already low.
Yeah.
So you don't want to get on the medication
I don't
because
so I'm just itching and flaking. And flaking.
I had no idea you were itching and flaking. You're pulling it off. I don't look at you and think he's itching and flaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Nobody can tell. It's an invisible disease for us.
That's why I wear so many hats now. I mean, I'm thinking
I thought that was just part of your style.
No.
I never thought he's itchy and flaky under that damn hat.
No, that's the trick.
Fuck. That's the trick. It's working.
Yeah, I get it in the right here.
Yeah.
It looks just like scabs and shit, so now I just wear hats.
If you put like can you put like a coconut oil on it? Does that help?
Probably not, but
I'm like a dumb bitch says like I put coconut oil on everything. You know?
It's never been proven, but it will one day.
It will work.
I'm gonna be right at the end.
Yeah.
What'd she die from? Coconut oil poisoning. Really didn't know it was. Terrible
I
for
put
you.
it on everything. I'm like, I put it in my scalp before. I put it, yeah. I've used it as lube before, coconut oil. Have you heard about that?
Tell me more. I think we all want to think your producer want to know more. I think everyone wants to hear more about that.
I thought a lot of people did that. You know? Maybe that's just like a dumb bitch thing. Like you get crystals and you use coconut oil as lube. It's like the progression.
I don't really use lube that much. 'Cause I feel most of the time I'm eating pussy before I fuck.
Yeah.
So I guess the lube would be if you just go straight. You're like, let's just get it in real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't get that very often. I'll talk to my fiance. I don't have to put in work.
You have to put in work.
Yeah.
You're busy.
I'm busy. Yeah.
You stay busy.
I stay busy. So I'll call her about that. Come on with just 2 jugs of coconut oil.
Things are going to change around here.
Things are going to change. Welcome to Diddy's house. You just got Weinshenk.
You just got shanked.
You just got shanked. What? Don't say that when you're inside me, please.
That's so fucking crazy. What's the worst Christmas gift you've ever gotten?
My dad always gets me clothes in like 3X. He thinks I'm way fatter than I am.
Oh,
I'm like
it's insulting.
It's just weird. He goes, "Oh, really? You're not double X?" Like, I've been single X since I was like 12. What are we doing here?
Right.
Christmas gifts? I don't know. I normally give great gifts, so I feel like people learn pretty quick. I'm gonna have to step up, you know, or I'm gonna get blown out, and they don't really want to.
They have to elevate.
You got to elevate. If you're gift giving with me, it's gonna be thoughtful.
It's gonna be elevated.
It's gonna be elevated. It's gonna be expensive.
It's gonna be luxurious.
It's gonna be luxurious, and you're gonna enjoy it. And so when you do that, and you give me ill-fitting socks, you feel bad.
If you step into the ring with Furey, you gotta show up.
Yeah, if you come in, if you step in with me in the white elephant gang, son, I'm about to get elephanted. Steve Furey. Everyone wants my gift in a white elephant. Whenever they do like they're like, hey, we're not spending more than 20. I just drop 45.
You do?
Yeah. What is it
because
better?
nothing good is 25. It's always like for $10 more, you can get the better version.
Yes, 100%. I'm always buy the best.
You do? I like this lifestyle. The Stephen Furey luxury lifestyle.
It doesn't even have to be anything. Like if I get a sandwich, we're getting avocado. It's happening. Because
yeah, you're doing everything the best you can do it if you're buying it or ordering it.
Because I find
okay, when
I don't, I always go,
I should have
got the best one. And now I can't get the best one. If I ever want to do it, it's almost twice as expensive because I already bought the shitty one. So let's get the best one the first time, take care of it, and then you're good.
Save money later on.
Yeah, it's either going to work out for me or it's not. You know what I mean? Like me saving $200 is probably not going to do much. So I'm getting avocado.
Get the avocado.
I'm getting the S class. I'm doing what I have to do.
I had a high school boyfriend whose mom bought me a doll, which is already weird.
Very odd.
If I'm in high school, you're buying me a doll.
You do give doll too. As you notice that? You give American Me doll for sure.
American Girl doll.
American Girl doll, yeah.
Well, especially because like right now I have socks and like Mary Jane on. Yeah. It's very American Girl doll right now. Yeah.
It's like American Girl doll, Sara Weinshenk, Culver City.
Yeah. It's like I do think that they influence my style heavily, those dolls.
Yeah.
But anyways, in high school, my boyfriend's mom got me a doll, but it was like a doll that she had ordered off the Home Shopping Network. And it was like haunted. It was like a grandma fairy godmother doll that came on this hook and it rocked back and forth with a wand and it had wings and it looked like it was flying. And I had to open that.
Oh.
I had to open that in front of their entire family.
It's just exactly what I wanted.
At like 17 and be like, this is amazing. And like, it was the creepiest thing I have ever got.
I do like how you were like, but the outfit is nice. We'll say that.
Style icon.
Style icon was great. And that's what I've gone now. Yeah, so I would give it a good. What's the worst? So is that the worst gift you've ever gotten? That's pretty weird.
That I think might be the worst. One of the worst, yeah. Oh no, well my college boyfriend's grandma gave me a $5 gift card to McDonald's. That's she had a tree. She had a tree. He's like, come do Christmas with my family, and I had like high hopes. Oh, yeah. You know, my expectations were not as low as they should have.
Do you do Hanukkah or do you do Christmas?
We do Christmas. Okay. And so yeah, I went over there, and there was just a Christmas tree full of $5 gift cards to McDonald's. That's pretty bad.
Well, how many of them? Like you just got to pick.
Everyone got $5. So basically, Grandma was getting everyone a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, remember when we were kids and those things, they were like 29 cents and 39 cents on Tuesdays and Wednesdays?
Yeah. Do you remember going to those playgrounds?
Yeah.
I liked going there.
People would have their birthday parties.
Yeah, McDonald's.
You'd just be like sticking to all everything. You come out with like a ball attached to your face. Like it's sweet in there. I don't know why.
Yeah, the ball pit.
Ball pit was so sick. Oh, yeah.
Imagine doing that as an adult. I might be down.
Bet you they got something like that in Vegas.
Like DZ Discovery Zone. Do you remember Discovery Zone?
You ever go to Qzars?
No.
That was the laser tag ones?
No, I never went to that.
You never went to a laser tag?
I never went to a laser tag.
Oh, that was so fun. You just have this whole place like neon and stuff. You run with these lasers. That one's with two hands.
That sounds so fun.
Discovery Zone was sick though. I remember discovering that was like you were like Chuck E. Cheese. I'm a grown ass fucking man. I'm 12.
Yeah.
Take me to Discovery Zone.
Does Discovery Zone still exist? I doubt it.
I feel like all arcades kind of went away.
Yeah, in the 80s, that was everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. They just did something.
It's better than I
got nostalgic.
Yeah. Oh shit.
When the photo came up.
The chain is making a comeback.
The Cincinnati Mall. Well, they filed for bankruptcy. Imagine
There's no feasible way for this company to be profitable. That was asked, why did it shut down? Because there's no Damn, that looks fun, dude.
No, it does something to me. It like brings back nothing but happiness.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
The photo itself just gives me endorphins.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, imagine that. Like, I mean, you rent it out. What, $1,000?
With a bar?
Yeah. $1,000, you and your friends. That's your birthday party.
It's so fun.
That'd be so fun. You just hire 2 people to go in before you with like hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Wash this whole thing, give you $100. You rent it out. You can invite 100 people.
You have a DJ at Discovery Zone.
Dude, that shit would be so sick.
Wow.
That's like the cuddle pit. You just take an MDMA
Yeah.
with all the little fucking...
Even like they could do it in the dark with fucking cool lights.
See, this is my question. Why does that not work still?
Yeah, why is that not profitable?
How is that not profitable? People don't want to take their kids to that? If you built one in LA, there's no way.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Want to keep their kids to that.
I mean, it would have suffered in 2020, but we're behind that now.
You tell me a kid don't want to get the rollerballs in the butt thing? That's so fun.
After everything's built, what is the upkeep? Just the cleanup.
Cleaning it, yeah. How is
it's not adding. The math's not mathing.
No, it's not.
Can we find out?
Well, I think
liability? Is it a liability thing? No, because you probably sign a waiver.
Insurance? Yeah.
You got to sign a waiver before you get in that. They're not dum-dums. You risk your life every time you go down that slide. And
yeah, and then I think also the other thing I remember is like how long can you like be there?
I think you'd be there all day. There was no time limit.
Yeah, so it's like some of your kids just become like the bull and they like run the Discovery.
Yeah.
yeah.
My name's Trevor. My parents can't afford a babysitter, so they just leave me at the Discovery Zone. This is my rollerball slide.
It's like the mafia of the Discovery Zone. That's so funny.
I wish I could invest in making one.
I know. Honestly, I wish we could just go to one for the day.
But that's the thing, you know, you do it with the little kids. You know, Burbank, this screams Burbank next to an IKEA.
Nothing screams Burbank
more than Discovery Zone.
That is so funny.
Yeah, you get and then you have parties at night.
Dude, when I saw the photo of that really did something.
It's the color scheme.
My heart started going like this. It could be the Red Bull, but also I think it was the Discovery. It was a combination of
I did have 3 Celsius before this.
You did?
No.
A tear comes to my eye. I'm afraid that Robert Kennedy's going to ban Red Bull. You hear this? Vague threat that I've heard. Energy drinks might be. No
yeah, maybe. I mean, it's so funny. He gets so close. You know, that like a lot of the Trump stuff, like the people he's appointing, is always so close. Like Robert Kennedy's like, we're going to get rid of food dyes and, you know,
like
different oils. Great. And he's like, we're not going to make vaccines mandatory. It's like, oh, you almost had it. It was almost good. And it's like, he's one of the people, you know, it's like, we're going to have a new department. They're going to determine what each government is paying too much. Sick. Elon Musk is gonna run it. Fuck, what? So close.
Elon Musk. It's called Doge.
Yeah, and he's naming it after his coin. What the fuck?
That's the craziest part. And then also,
Like a joke?
I'm also like, okay, well, a little worried about abortions, but Robert Kennedy is making raw milk legal. So do I not have to worry about abortions or miscarriages or any of that now? Because I can get raw, unpasteurized milk instead. Like, it's all crazy, dude.
She's like, you never just give. I mean, I guess if it's 50% good, that's kind of in the middle. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Hoping for the best.
At least you can say retarded again, so that's good. That's really, I feel like, the platform that they're running on is back, baby. You got it.
America's back.
Took it back. The R word is back. You give me 2 more terms, that N word's coming back. I believe that. No.
Oh my God. It's so crazy, dude. Dude, my sister, okay, for Thanksgiving, she was in charge. First of all, my mom gave us little things to be in charge of this year. And I was shocked that I was getting appointed as like a thing because I feel like they kind of normally treat me like the handicapped sister.
Yeah. Well, you're
like,
just a baby.
Because I'm just a comedian baby. I don't know. Like, you want me to bake things and shit too?
What'd you get?
I got appointed green beans.
Okay.
I wanted to bring a casserole, and then they're like, "That's too heavy. Just do green beans." So I got shallots involved. You know,
Right.
I got garlic involved. I got lemon involved. I had toasted almonds on top of the green
you're doing
beans.
it.
I did it. It was elevated. It was good. Right. My sister outshines me. The salad this bitch brings, it had 40 ingredients that all worked like really well together.
Oh, nice.
She had dill, she had mint, she had chopped up cucumbers, pomegranate seeds, arugula, blue cheese.
Oh, shit. This is powerful.
Yeah, caramelized pecans or whatever. Like hers went hard.
This is like a trail mix of salad.
Yeah, dude.
Everything.
And she brings it in a jar, and she almost outshines me. But then the jar
Too small.
that she reused on the top said "period inducer," and I was like, "What the fuck is this like Wiccan shit? What is this?" She's like, "I used to have this tea in there that like induces your period." I'm like, "Could you have used a different jar?"
That's like that old bucket that you had at your house that was for popcorn and throwing up in when you got sick.
Yeah, I'm like, "Could you have used a different jar?"
Or a lid. Keep the lid.
Or write something over it.
Yeah.
Draw a heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to be thinking about menstruating while I'm eating your salad.
Or like cross out the bottom, just like best salad ever, period.
Or put a sticker over it.
Yeah.
There are so many other.
Don't lift sticker.
It's like, that's how little she gives a fuck about what her family thinks of her. She's like, yeah, we'll bring it in the period inducer.
They don't care.
They're casual.
God, they're the cool parents. My dad loves my periods.
My mom was like, and I took photos for Thanksgiving. My mom was like, send me all the photos, but not that weird period inducer one. I don't want that for my Instagram.
You just hold it up and every time. The green beans aren't great, but at least they don't make you menstruate.
And I'm like, what? Are you just like, if having bad PMS and then you need your period to come on? Like, now I have questions that I didn't ask in the
Yeah, I
moment.
thought it
'cause
just came. I
Yeah.
didn't know you had to induce it like labor. She's on hour 8. I'm not getting my period yet.
Well, sometimes like leading up to your period, you feel like such shit that I could imagine like just wanting to get it over with.
I didn't even know
I don't
that
know
was
if
a
that
thing.
even works.
Yeah, no.
Can you successfully induce your period?
I've never heard that. I don't have periods, but I've been hanging out with people that do. Modify your
Fruits,
exercise
vegetables.
routine, taking steps relieve stress. No, you can't. When they say work out, that they don't have a cure for it.
They say
They're like,
that
just
for
go
everything.
running and eat fruit. You got
they
nothing.
had that.
Yeah.
They have that as the answer for everything.
When they don't know.
Make some lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
Work out. Eat healthy.
Okay.
Are you meditating? Are you stretching? It's like all of the like no brainers.
So you have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's enough. We've read enough about some herbs, some natural methods like herbs. So she had herbs in this jar prior to the salad dressing. Long story long, she should have fucking used
Different lid, at least.
different lid. Could have gotten there a lot faster.
That should have been on my aunt's fucking meatloaf thing. We made a pairing tonight. You will have a period inducer with meatloaf. Happy Thanksgiving.
I have an aunt that loves Home Shopping Network, and it's becoming a problem.
How old is she? 75?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So there's like boxes of things that she just gets, and it's like, okay, but like there's a lot of boxes now. You know what I mean? She's like, she did have this thing called the squeegee vac that looked pretty sick.
I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Like to clean the windows with.
Okay.
And I was like, I could see how they got you there. I think she smokes a lot of weed and just does home shopping.
Sounds kind of fun.
I know.
I definitely do a version of that where I just buy things off Amazon.
You do?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you a big consumer?
I've been known to consume a few things here and there. Yeah, dude, I love
shopping.
Yeah. Well, my problem is if I want it, I buy it. So like I go, but it's not like when I say that I'm not buying jets or cars or anything, but I'm like, I need a new razor. Okay, let's get a new razor real quick. Or something
get the
like
best new razor.
Yeah. I try to.
Yeah.
In my price point.
Yeah.
So I have a diamond encrusted one. It's pretty thick, Cartier. No, so like
has an S on it.
Has an S on it. It is Bluetooth. It's a Beat speaker. But yeah, so I get stuff. Yeah, got a sick potato peeler recently. Didn't really need it. Got the best one.
Potato peeler.
It's nice. It's
what does it offer that other peelers don't?
Vibes.
You know what I think about, and this is how I know I'm an adult. Upgrading my vacuum a lot.
Yeah.
I want the Dyson.
Oh.
Do you have it?
Oh no, I upgraded fat for I got the mopping vacuuming robot.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's nice.
Isn't this like an old person conversation though? We're talking appliances.
Yeah.
And I'm like getting excited about what you're telling me.
I couldn't suggest it more. It's something max +7. This thing, when it does, because I've had a few robots.
Okay.
This thing, when it does it, when it mops, when it has LiDAR.
I don't even know what that is. Oh,
It's like what airplanes use.
Okay.
So it has LiDAR, so like I'm emitting radiation from this thing, but it's fine because my floors look fucking amazing.
Okay.
Maps out your entire house on an app, and it maps out it perfectly.
Okay.
And you can click the boxes that say you don't want it to, like, you know, cat food's here, so don't go over there. This is over here, and then this thing.
So it's like smart.
Well, it fucking vacuums.
Smarter than a 3-year-old.
Goes back. It's smarter than an octopus. It can open jars and goes back like this. Perfectly.
No.
Doesn't miss a spot.
And does it do a good job?
Oh, yeah.
How much are these?
This one wasn't that bad. It was like $400, but it was $900. But I got on Black Friday.
Oh, so you got some Black Friday deals.
That was the one I went for. Well, my girl didn't want to do Christmas gifts this year.
Okay.
I'm still gonna sneak one in.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, let's get like
something for the house.
Something for the house because she's a mopper.
And mopping is not fun.
No.
Mopping is so like early 1900s.
Yes.
Late 1800s.
You're there. You're there in the galley with a bucket.
Yeah.
Swabbing the poop deck. It's giving ship.
It's giving I just turned the butter, now I will mop the floors. It's like the same.
Yeah, so that's done. So I gave her the gift of never having to mop again.
That's such a good gift.
That's a pretty good gift.
That's literally, as an adult woman,
Yeah.
That's how you know, dude, you're old. When you get excited about a mop. If you would have told me in my 20s I'm this excited about a mop, I'd be like, no way.
Now I just got to give her a blowjob machine next year, and she'll be truly set.
The auto blow.
The auto blow. Baby, you'll never have to mop, and you don't have to blow me. Merry Christmas.
Well, that's our podcast.
Dope. Thanks for having me, dog.
Yes. Where can people find you?
Follow me at Scuba Steve Furey on Instagram. Scuba like you're diving. SCUBA. Steve Furey. FURUI.
Okay, so this is coming out the 11th. So if you have any dates you want to promote.
Yeah. If you're in Sacramento for December 20th to the 22nd, I'll be at the Sacramento Punchline. Come, buy tickets. Watch me in my hometown. Have a good time. Deuces.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the pod, dog.
Yes. Okay, and you guys can find me here every Wednesday on Shank, every Monday on This Bitch. Kim Congdon and I are doing This Bitch and Friends in the main room of the Comedy Store, December 12th. It's a fire lineup. It's me, Kim Congdon, Ian Fidance, Jordan Jensen, Josh Potter, and Whitney Cummings. Buy tickets before we sell out. And then I'm coming to Canada in April and more dates soon at Princess Shank on Instagram, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Toodaloo.